Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with direct and indirect speech. In the last video, I told you about declarative sentences. Now we'll take interrogative sentences in this video. Now, interrogative sentences, as you know, that there are two kinds of interrogative sentences. One is that begin with uh, helping verb, like for example, he said to me, are you in the city? So are is the here the helping verb. And second type of interrogative sentences are which starts with the word indicating question, like for example, he said to me, when are you coming back? So either the question start with what, when, where, how. These type of sentences starts with question words. Some of the interrogative sentences starts with question verb, and some of the interrogative sentences starts with helping verb or the auxiliary verb. So how we are going to change those type of sentences into indirect speech, that we have to see, and all the rules regarding that. Now, first of all is direct speech to indirect speech conversion interrogative sentences. Here, just like in the declarative sentences, I told you that we use that, but here in interrogative sentences, we do not. This is, I am taking question, the interrogative sentences which starts with the question words. So, no conjunction is used if a sentence in direct speech begins with a question, that is, what, where, when, as the question word itself act as a joining clause. So what you have to do? You do not have to use that, but you will be using the same question word as the conjunction. No other conjunction but the same question word as the conjunction, which will become the joining clause. Then example you see, where do you live? Asked the boy. So the boy inquired. So what we have written in place of asked also, we have written inquired. The boy, this we can change. The boy asked also we can write. The boy inquired we can write. So accordingly we can change that. The boy inquired, then same question word will come there, and after the question word you have to write the pronoun or the noun here followed by the verb. So here, which is the pronoun here used? Here this do is the helping verb, you is used as a pronoun, so you will be converted because this is the second person pronoun. It will be converted according to the object. And the here the asked the boy asked whom, so that is not given. So where, that means the according to the boy we are going to use I, where I lived. So next is, and now we'll take those sentences which begin with auxiliary verb or the helping verb. Now for wait a minute, let me wait. This is now helping verb which begins with a helping verb. So we will use if or whether. In these kinds of sentences, we are going to use if or whether. If your reported speech, in reported speech there are interrogative sentences, and interrogative sentences begin with the helping verb, then we use if or whether as the conjunction. That you have to learn. And in case if it starts with the question word, then we use the same question word as the conjunction. Now for example here, she said, will you come for the party? So answer will be she asked. In place of said, what will become? Asked. And because it is starting with the helping verb will, therefore it will be convert, if or whether, you can write if or whether, then you have to convert you will be converted according to the second person, whether we would come for the party. Here the object is not given, therefore you can write anything, whether he would come for the party, whether we would come for the party, whether I would come for the party, that can come. Then said can be changed accordingly. It can be changed into inquired, asked, or demanded. In the second example, you can see, he said to me, what are you wearing? So your answer will be, he asked me. Then the same question word will be the conjunction what. Then in place of you have to write, this you will be converted according to the object, and the object is here me. So then we'll write what I was, and this is the which tense is used here, that is the present continuous tense. So we are going to change this tense into past continuous also. So what I was wearing. So you have to, whatever I told you in the last video, those rules plus these rules you have to apply together and go through that video again in order to learn the rules, because there are many rules in this lesson. Then only you would be able to do. Then next is, this is that's all, and I send you some more exercises related to this. In case of any query, you can contact me.